Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie. I'm a 32-year-old cashless budgeter and stuffer, and today we are going to be stuffing my first DoorDash paycheck for May. So we have $296 to work with for the week. So let's just go ahead and get started with my variable expenses. So Buffer never gets anything. It just sits there with its $50, covers my transactions before I pull the money from my envelopes. Crochet by Jamie, we're going to be adding $15. So a 10 and a 5. This has 10, 20, 35, 41, and 2. 42. Which is nice. It's starting to bulk up. But I did spend money, so it gets unbulked very shortly. Gas, we are adding $30 to. We're only adding 30 because I am using real cash right now to buy my gas. I have like $75, I want to say, left, and like half a tank of gas. So I'm good for the week. So this is just adding a little bit so that whenever I run out of that cash, we have a good amount of money in here. So in gas now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 125, 30, 132. Which is nice. That's like 2 weeks worth of gas. So good to know that I am fully covered there. Groceries, we are adding $20 to, so we currently have 20, 40, 50, and 2. I did buy groceries, so I will need to unstuff this tomorrow for me. Today's Sunday for me. Prescriptions, we are adding $10 too, so we have 20 and 30. And then spending is getting its normal 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, $16. Very nice. That's finally getting a little bit of bulk to it. And spending, I can spend on anything that I want. I usually we use it if one of my envelopes is short for something that I want to purchase, but I can use it for whatever. And sweet treats we're not adding anything into because I have that cash. I did not spend any money on snacks while I was door dashing. All right, moving into my high priority binder. We are going to start off with car costs. So we are needing to erase this and start again. But we're going to be adding $25 like we have been. So we should have 475 in here, which is a really nice number. One, two, three, 4, 50, 75. That's good. That's enough for tires, actually. I don't know if I'll need tires this year. I do have something wrong with some part in my car, so I go through tires more frequently than I should, and also just with door dashing, it's hard on my car. So I do need tires more frequently than the average person does. We'll see if I need tires at the end of the year, but as of now, you're good. All right, debt payoff, we're adding $10 too, so we'll go ahead, color in a bubble. And then we're adding 10. So we have 20, 30, 40 in debt payoff. And this, we will resume bulking at a higher rate whenever I get back from EDC. I'm going May 14th through 20th. I'll be in Las Vegas. So after that, we'll see bigger numbers. It's coming up very soon, which is why we're putting $100 into festivals this week. I am trying to convince one of my friends to come to Vegas with me so I can split the cost of the hotel with him for those nights. But we'll see. So we're adding $100. So we have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 50. So that gives me $1,150 to cover the cost of the hotel, and then $300 for food, drinks, and fun in Vegas right now. I will be there for, 6 days. So that is not nearly enough money. But we do still have another 2 3 paychecks, I think, before I leave. So every dollar helps at this point. Okay, moving into gifts. Gifts will be getting its normal $5. So we should have 55, and we have 55. That was easy. Gifts, I will also resume bulking at a higher rate whenever I get back from EDC. Honestly, just about everything will get bulked at a higher rate whenever I get back from EDC. All right, taxes was a low earning week this week. So we are adding $25. And we should have $250 in here. And we have 1, 2, 20, 45, and 50. Perfect. And my final envelope for my high priority binder is travel. We are adding $10, right? $10, yeah. Which will bring us to 50. 20, 40, 50. And I am going to Florida with one of my best friends, June 5th through 8th. So like 2 weeks after I get back from EDC. So we'll try to bulk this one up as much as possible, but I will also be using my Shindigs money and my spending money at that point. And then I might just have some IOUs. But we'll see. See what I can do. Alrighty. Moving into my low priority binder, we are just going to throw the money in. We will not count it until my next condensing, which I just did, so it's going to be a bit. So Body Mods gets $1. Oops. Electronics gets $1. Fitness is getting $5. Hair and lashes is getting $5. I was hoping to get my hair done before I go to EDC. It's not going to happen. Now I'm hoping to get it done before I go to Florida. We'll see. We'll see. Why is this not? There you go. There we go. Shindigs and Shenanigans gets $5. Shopping is not getting stuff this week. I did not weigh myself, so I don't know what happened to my weight this week. So no money for shopping. Okay. And finally, moving into my long-term savings. So we're going to start with 52 cats, which is my version of the 52-week challenge. We are doing the $3 cat this week. Okay, beautiful, a little alien cat. And what are we adding? 3. I guess I could just look at what I just colored in. We will not count this until the next condensing, but we are over the $500 mark, which is nice. Oops. Especially because we just did the condensing and moved all of these low cats into the high cats. So we have, 3/4 of this to go through, and we're already like over 1/3 of the way through the year. So definitely after EDC, we'll need to get working on trying to do 2 numbers at once. But we'll see how that goes. If I don't finish it this year, I don't finish it this year, but I would really like to. Okay, cats. We're giving $5. Oh, that has a weird number. I didn't realize. All right, fine. Home improvement is getting $1. Not going to count it. Medical is getting a 5. We are not going to count that until the next condensing. Oops. Month ahead, also getting a 5. Also not going to update this tracker yet. Round up is getting 98 cents. So That is $187.78. So we're going to add $1 and we should have $187 in here. So 150, 70, 85, 6, and 7. 187. We do not get the color in a bubble this week. We should whenever I do my my unstuffing, whenever I do the roundup there, but not for the stuffing. And then final envelope is wedding, stuffed based on my relationship status. I am casually dating somebody, so we're adding $5 for casually dating. And also just found out my best friend is going on his first date in like 6 years at the end of May, and I'm very excited, even though he won't tell me any details because he thinks it's weird because he's not a woman, so he's not used to caring about your friends' relationships. But I am out of money, so that is going to be the end of this video. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me if you think it's weird for people to know about their friends' relationships, because I don't. I want to know. But I will see you in my next video.